These are micro habits I've added or subtracted this year that has just elevated and changed my life. Hygiene, appearance, just daily habits, and just helping me become the woman I want to be. And hopefully these help you too. We're talking all about our 2024 goals today and tiny habits we can add to just make our life better, to just elevate. If you want some type of change, you just feel stuck and you just know, you kind of have a feeling like 2024, I just know it's gonna be the year that I see change. These are the tiny habits that help me and hopefully it can help you. And most of these I'll definitely be taking to 2024. But before we start, I have to say, I recorded this whole video and the mic was not on. I was so mad, but I knew God had a plan. Because since I recorded that video when I'm in the shower, just random time throughout the days, I just kept adding new things to what I'm talking about. So I know this video is gonna be good. But one thing that has really helped me create tiny habits and just small habits throughout my day is the book Atomic Habits. If you haven't read it already, I didn't even read it. I listened to the audiobook. Basically helps you get 1% better every single day. So tiny habits that you can add, atomic habits. Atomic means tiny, it's a small habit. We all have different goals. So it's just based off on our goals. What tiny habits can you add throughout your day to help you get to where you want to be? That's what I have been doing, and from the beginning of this year, my life has just gotten so much better. And the last thing I'll say before going to tips is that habits take 30 days. So you gotta push yourself with the tiny habits every single day so that I could reach that 30-day mark and solidify. Let's get started with these tips. The first tiny habit I've added and definitely will be taking to 2024 is to drink water first thing in the morning. And I mean, you wake up, you drink the water. But for me, I don't know. I don't really like drinking the water as soon as I wake up. So I brush my teeth, then drink water. But I feel like the first 30 minutes, I just drink like either half a cup of like the water bottles or just a cup. I got curious and I researched how many cups of water should we be drinking in the morning. It said 3 cups. I'll stick to 1 right now. But they say like 3 cups. Hopefully I could get there. But right now, what I've been doing is just drinking a cup as soon as I wake up. And it's so refreshing. I kind of think of it like my organs are waking up. So as soon as you drink it, it just feels like everything's waking up. There's so many benefits to drinking water as soon as you wake up. It starts your day off on a good note. So like drinking water with an empty stomach. That's what I mean. Because drinking coffee with an empty stomach would just mess up your stomach. And let me just tell you, I love coffee. I'm actually drinking it right now. But I also have water with me. So I try to balance everything. But the first thing, when my stomach is empty, I have to drink water. And it just made the biggest difference. It's that tiny habit and it's so important how you start your day, especially in the morning. And the one thing I'll say is whatever way you start your morning, you're gonna repeat that for the rest of the day. So if you start on your phone first thing in the morning, the rest of the day, you're gonna feel the urge to pick up your phone, to check your phone. That's the one thing I've seen, because waking up and the first 10 minutes I'm checking, I'm scrolling, the rest of the day, it's like I'm picking up my phone so much. I've been really struggling with drinking water. So the one thing I've added is water alarms. On my phone, I have a bunch of alarms. So it's every 2 hours and it'll be like water, water. So it'll just go off and I just drink water. Because most days we kind of forget, like we're either working or doing something throughout the day where we're not picking up and drinking water. And that has actually helped me reminding myself like, pick up the water, drink it. The next micro habit I'll definitely take to 2024 is a Peri bottle or a bidet after using the bathroom. I've used this for a couple years, but that's one thing I'll just keep taking throughout the years because it just helps me feel so much cleaner. It's something about using the bathroom and just like spraying it and then getting a dry paper towel, getting a dry toilet paper and just dabbing it. This might be a good thing or a bad thing, but now I don't feel really clean unless I use a bidet or a Peri bottle. I mostly use a Peri bottle because, you know, I've already mentioned this a bunch of times, talked about it on my channel so many times. I had a little incident with the bidet, so I don't really like it, but I know I'll just give it a second try, especially when I move out. I'm definitely gonna install it in my own toilet. And if you don't know what a Peri bottle is, it's a perineal bottle. So pregnant women use this after they give birth. And it's just like a plastic bottle. It's like a couple dollars. It's not even that expensive. And I added it during college because you can't install a bidet in a college campus. So I got a Peri bottle and life-changing. Let me tell you, I just feel so refreshed and clean after using the bathroom. Number 1. Number 2, it has the right amount of pressure. If you're wondering like, oh, it doesn't have it. For Peri bottles, I've used cups. And Peri bottles so much better than cups because it kind of shoots out and just gets everything, whatever stuck up there. Keeping up down there, especially with water, is the best way to keep up. And it's just something tiny I've added every single day. Helps me feel clean and fresh down there. Next thing I'll definitely be taking to 2024 is to dress intentionally. This is something so small that we could do throughout the day that just personally helps me feel so much better. And it's just putting effort and showing up daily for yourself. And to dress intentionally, there is nothing specific to dress one way. I'm going through this route of like becoming a high-leveled, classy woman. When you think of that, you think of this like, you know, blazer skirt, blazer dress, and all of that. That doesn't have to be. Number one, being a high-level, classy woman, it starts within and it just shines out. I love fashion, dressing up, just clothes, everything, getting inspiration from others. And I love baggy things. Express yourself however way you want. And the one thing I've added this year is just putting small effort even though I'm home. I started work right after college, doing full-time content creation, and I work from home. So especially if you work from home, you tend to like just wear whatever and you don't really, you know, it's okay. Especially like after the pandemic, I did college at home, so it's like I'll just pick up whatever thing I see. The one thing I really just try to make an effort is just like even when I'm at home to wear matching sweat sets. Like that's the best because I love wearing a lot of athleisure clothes too. So even at the gym, making an effort at the gym so that I feel good in what I'm wearing. When you feel good, you do good, you know, kind of just goes. And not even with makeup or anything, but if that helps you put some type of effort, let it be. It's just small effort we can do in our daily life to just kind of show up for ourselves. And the one mindset I used to have before is like, the next time I go out, I'm gonna wear this clothes. Like this new top I got, I'm just gonna wait until the next perfect time to wear it. I've let go of that. Now when I buy new clothes, I wear it the next time I have the opportunity. And it could be the next day, but I don't wait till the next event, the next birthday dinner. It could be small and I could be going out with my sisters, but I would wear that because it's like, that's the reason why I bought it. It's because I love this and I want to wear it. Like, what's the point of waiting? Find inspiration from others. Don't copy them fully. That's the way you find your own fashion, your own creative ways, is to get inspiration from others. I can go on and on about fashion content. So if you want me to do more fashion content, let me know. I have so much to say. The third micro habit I've added is to do face massages while I wash my face. So that's something I've added a couple months ago. It's because I saw this esthetician. She was like, when you wash your face, just do some massages like lymphatic draining. It helps temporarily sculpt your face. Sometimes it even depuffs your face. If you wake up and you feel like your face looks puffy, and it also feels good. Like when I'm washing my face, I just kind of like do this routine. It literally takes me like a couple minutes. I had a problem with using the gua sha because I would forget. Like the gua sha is inside my mirror and then I forget, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Washing my face and then I'll be done and I'm like, I forgot to gua sha my face. And I've been wanting to do that for such a long time. And so I was like, what tiny habits can I add so that it's easier for me to do that? I started massaging my face while I have face wash on my face. I'd wet my face, put on my face wash, and just as I'm washing my face, the 3 main facial massages I do is, the first one is like, we have lymph nodes right here. So what makes your face puffy is like if your lymph nodes are like clogged. So to just drain it, I just go like this and then just go up and then just kind of like hold it, go like this up. I do that about 5 times. And then for like the jawline and right here, I kind of go up like this 10 times. I get like my 2 hands like this for my cheekbone, just go up like this like 10 times. I saw this from like a Korean skincare video. They were like, this is what you should do. This is like what my grandma did. And so I was like, okay, let me try it. Maybe I don't see any difference now, but like in months or like a couple years, you're gonna start seeing like your face changing. That's what they said. So I'm gonna keep and stay consistent with it and I'll let you know. But that's something small I've added for my face. And I hope to see next year, like, you know, a big difference, but we'll see. The next micro habit I'll definitely take to 2024 is noise cleansing session. I try to do this once a day. So it's basically what it sounds like. Turning off everything and you're just in silence for however long. Sometimes I do it inside the car. I feel like it's the best because you're like getting somewhere. So it's not like you're sitting in a room by yourself, like nothing and you're just quiet. Throughout the day, we don't recognize, but we listen to so many things. Like constantly, there's something in our ear, whether it's our phone, TV, like you go to work, there's something playing. You go to a coffee shop, there's music playing. There's like constant noise on our head. And I just feel like doing those noise cleansing sessions has been helping me so much because I edit throughout the day. I look at inspiration. I'm scrolling. I'm on YouTube. I'm constantly on something, staring at something. And I just feel like those times where I'm just like, no music, nothing, no podcast, nothing going to my ear. It just feels so good. It also helps me get so much creative when I'm sitting alone or just sitting in silence, just with my thoughts. So many creative things come to my head. So those times where I'm in my car and I'm doing like the noise cleansing, where I'm not listening to anything, so many things come to my ear. Like YouTube ideas, TikTok ideas, just different things. Like I just have these like ideas. Also like outfits. I just piece together outfits. The number one thing for creativity is being bored. That's one thing I can confirm to you that has just been happening over and over for me. But my brain is constantly running 100 miles per hour if I keep consuming things without giving it a break. In the morning, I've stopped scrolling on my phone as soon as I wake up. But at nighttime, I've been really struggling with going to bed scrolling, which I really need to stop. I need to work on that. Some tiny habit I can add, or like habit stacking where I'm not scrolling before going to bed. So if you have anything for that, any tips for that, leave it in the comments below. Also, some ways that can help me with the noise cleansing is not taking my phone in the bathroom. Because before I used to take my phone in the bathroom and just scroll, and I would be there for like 30 minutes when I could have just been there for 5 minutes. There was something about like I needed to take my phone inside the bathroom while I'm on the toilet and just scroll. I've been leaving my phone out and not taking it in. First of all, it's nasty because we take our phone everywhere, and if it's in the bathroom, flushing and everything, it's just not sanitary for our phones. So one of my goals next year is to keep track of what I consume. The content, how much I consume it, just every single thing like that. I'm just trying to really keep track. Is this benefiting me? And obviously not every single thing should be like motivational videos, but it should be things where it's not overwhelming our brain. It should not be affecting our brain the negative way. We don't really think about it, but it really affects how we live. Just what we consume, what we watch, what we listen to, and it just gets stuck in our subconscious mind. It shows out in different ways and you're like, where did this come from? And it's something that we consume that we don't think it may not be bad. Also, when you're hanging out with friends, put the phone down and really just engage with that. That has really helped me. The past couple of months, I've seen the biggest difference in that in my life. The only way that could help me, like not scroll throughout the day, is to hide like the apps that I really struggle with, which is like TikTok mostly. I hide it where on my phone, I can't see it. So when I'm with friends or going somewhere, I just kind of put my phone down now, and it's just has helped me so much. Those tiny habits of noise cleansing sessions has been a game changer. The next micro habit I've added is long night routine for a short morning routine. So I've really lengthened my night routine. So now it's like 1 hour. And so I just get everything done before bed so that in the morning, it doesn't take me like a long time to get my day started. And when my day starts, something so simple, I get something done and I get started, the rest of my day is just so much better. So what I do now for my nighttime routine is I shower. I'm a night showerer. So I shower, do my skincare routine, brush my teeth, do whatever else I need to do, moisturize, just feel good, and then come back to my room, take some supplements, pray, go to bed. I take my supplements at nighttime because I learned in class that it basically absorbs better when you take your supplements at nighttime. So I take my probiotics, if I need to take elderberry. So if I notice that like people in my house are starting to get sick, I take elderberry, and that protects my immune system. Just whatever else I need to take, I usually take it at nighttime. The only thing I take in the morning is like sea moss. I also started drinking kombucha or like hot peppermint tea at nighttime. That also helps me sleep better, and just waking up, I feel lighter, I feel better. Especially it's good for gut health, and it is a probiotic. It actually hurts my stomach when I take too much probiotics, so I try to be mindful of that. But I go to bed feeling clean, just feeling put together, so that when I wake up in the morning, I barely have to do anything. I wake up, do my devotions, go in the bathroom, brush my teeth, drink water, do my skincare, and I'm done. I come back to my room, change, I'm ready for the day. That's so helpful because when you have shorter morning routines, you can get started with your day way earlier. If you want to go to the gym or you have work the next morning, your morning routine will take 0.5 seconds because you don't have to do a lot since you did it the night before. Also, for the nighttime, to make your mornings easier, prep your clothes. I would say like for the gym, or if you have work, put your clothes aside or like on a chair so that when you wake up, you could just wear your clothes. And since my morning routine barely takes me any time, if I want a long devotions or just a slow morning, I can have that because it's not taking me forever to get everything ready to start my day. So long night routines just has been the best addition I've done this year. It not only helps me feel better, but I just sleep better, and I just wake up feeling clean and ready for the day. Next thing I'll be taking to 2024 is definitely the abundance mindset, and that simply means you'll always have enough. You'll never lack. I know God provides for me. Even when I had the lowest of low, He always took care of my needs. And so to have the abundance mindset, you almost have to believe it even if you can't see it. And some tiny habits I've added to get that mindset is the one word to eliminate is the word broke. Don't let that be part of your vocabulary. You have to think you'll never be broke, even if it just doesn't seem like that, and right now you just can't see, it's not in front of you. So even if you're in a season where you don't have a lot right now, don't say you are broke because it's just a season. If you truly want to believe that you'll get more, in the future, you'll have an abundance of everything. You have to have that abundance mindset. The one example that keeps coming back to my head is when I went to college, I would do grocery runs like every Sunday. One semester, I decided not to get the food plan, like the meal plan, so I had to get groceries every Sunday. And crazy enough, that was the semester where I did not have that much money. So every single Sunday, I would go and I'll be like, I never lack. I will always afford grocery in Jesus' name. And every single week, my needs were met. And even though my bank account said $5, I knew like God will provide and he'll sustain my needs. I can understand it's harder to say that when you don't see it. And even for me, like it was tough to say it at times where it was just like low. Like even those days where it's just like I felt like when are my finances gonna go up? I would repeat to myself, I never lack. I'll be able to afford. This mindset where you just keep saying it and it eventually happens. And this year was definitely a testimony for me. And with the abundance mindset, it kind of frees you to give. It releases you so that you're not holding tight to your money because you know I'll have more. Like this what I have right now is not the only thing. And at the same time, I'm gonna say it again, don't give to expect something back. You can give with time, financially, comfort, advice, listening, just sitting down. There's different ways to give without just money. Also, another thing I'll say is like the times where you feel like you're lacking in whatever way, whether it's financially, whether you feel alone, just different ways, do that for others. And always have that mindset with, it will always work out for me. If you're looking for a job, if you don't know what major to do, there's different ways in everybody's life. Whatever that thing is right now that you have, think that it will always work out for you because it will. The next, I don't even want to call it micro habit, but major habit is to work on your craft daily. Get 1% better. Whether you want to monetize it, monetize basically means you want it to get to a stage where you start getting paid for your craft. Maybe you don't see it right now, but work on it every single day. I remember being in college, doing content creation, making zero money, but I just had that passion of, I know this will work out. Somehow, some way it will work out. I started my YouTube in 2019 and I just grew this passion for it where I'm recording. I loved editing, going on YouTube, finding different ways every single day, however way. I used to actually spread out my editing and just work on it daily so that I'm not sitting down one day in a big chunk and edit the whole thing. So work on your craft daily, whatever it is. Don't make your main job your whole thing. Like if you have an interest, work on it. And so I wanted to show you my 2023 vision board. When I look at this, it's crazy because I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big slash right here. And I kind of see it as like, I took it figuratively and I was saying how everything worked out that my glass broke, slashed right here. And everything I have written down on here came true. And let me tell you, having a vision board, working towards it, for me, making God the center of it and asking him for help in every single situation, all of it came true. Keep him in the center. That's the one thing I've done. Keeping Jesus in the center of my life in every single way. But a vision board is just supposed to keep you focused and motivated for what you want, your goals, who you want to become. Crazy things that you don't think it's gonna happen, just put it on there. Stay disciplined, build trust in yourself. If you're not disciplined, you have to build that trust so that you can stay disciplined, so that it can stay consistent and help you go to wherever you want to go. The one thing I heard last week, which is very interesting, is you get into the habit of trusting yourself the first thing in the morning, and that starts with your alarm. If you snooze a bunch of times, that's almost telling yourself like, I'm gonna wake up at 6, but then you keep snoozing yourself. That's not building your trust in yourself. If you say you'll do one thing and then you don't do it, it tells yourself that you can't be trusted in a way. And that's a tiny habit that you don't think about, but it could definitely affect like trust within yourself. But if you feel like you don't have any interest, especially if you're in college, go to some type of club, like join clubs. I didn't do that for the longest time and I still regret it to this day, but I wish, like, especially towards the beginning of my college time, I joined some club when I had more time. But for us who are post-grads, full-time working, it's so much harder to join things and like clubs and meet different people and find different interests. So I would say like, gym, dance class, see what your community or like your town, your city offers. Sometimes you just have hobbies that you love. Like for me, it's dancing. I don't think I want to monetize dancing. I love to do it just because I love it. And the next micro habit is to be organized. And I mean the tiniest ways. The tiny habit I've added is anytime, and it could be throughout the day, or if I have an event to go to, I put my clothes away before doing anything else, before going to bed. I don't leave clothes like randomly like everywhere. That small habit will help me stay organized. My clothes won't be wrinkly. If I need to put in the laundry hamper, I put it there as soon as I'm done. And sometimes before I go to events, I don't have time to clean up before I go. So when I come back, I have clothes on the bed, makeup lying around, but I make sure to clean it up before going to bed. Also with the bathroom, it's hard to keep up when you have roommates or you live with family. I live with my family and the upstairs area, 4 of us use one bathroom. So you could be cleaning it, but somebody else comes behind you and like makes a mess, and then you come back and it's like not staying up. But if you just do your part, you're practicing, so when you have your own space, it'll stay clean. Keep organization in your life. I feel like if I don't have organization in my life, it just seems like it's everywhere. But I feel like when I'm organized, my brain's organized, I can think straight. And the one micro habit I'll definitely add is having a space for everything. So you come in and you know exactly where it's at. And I know a lot of people say like people with messy room know exactly where every single thing is at. Yes, but you can also stay clean and organized and also know where everything is at. Your makeup's right here, electronics right here, your clothes is right there. You just know where everything is at. To just keep everything organized. And the last thing, but most important thing I'll be adding to my life is to slow down in life. I'm learning to slow down in life because life should not be rushed. And let me tell you, when I was younger, I just felt the need to rush through everything. Maybe because I thought like being a boss woman, like that girl, like she's always like picking up phone, like running from one place to another, like just rushing. Like we always see it in movies. Devil Wears Prada. She's constantly saying something or it's just like doing different things. So maybe I kind of thought like rushing meant boss, but it's not. Now I'm getting older and seeing different people. It's like people who slow down in life just gives that luxury and like classy, enjoying life in betweens. High level classy woman will never run. She would never chase. She will wait for things. She's patient. She's also smart with her time. That means like no procrastination. She gets things done timely manner so that she's not rushing to get ready. Everything is like on a timely pace, and I want to get there because I don't know why I've always felt the need to rush. And I mean like running up the stairs to get there when I have time. Like I'm not getting anything, I'm just going up the stairs. I'm like booking. And since I was younger, my family has always told me to slow down. In Amharic, it means gas. So everyone's like, gas. When I'm doing something, slow down. And I feel like that's always been a thing since I was younger. So I'm definitely changing that. Especially when I was in college, I felt the need to rush my morning routines. Like I'll wake up because I woke up late. And so like I'm rushing. When I'm rushing in the morning, the rest of my day just feels so rushed. And like my brain feels like it's running. If you start at work at a certain time, start getting ready a couple hours before. And if it's in the morning, like 30 minutes before, whatever time you need. Be smart with that so that you're not rushing to get to anywhere. Anytime there's a birthday dinner or event, I would get ready hours before because I know the bathroom would be taken. I know that sometimes I love to film like get ready with me's. So that takes time. So if I start getting ready hours before, start doing my hair, my makeup, making sure everything looks good, and then start filming, everything just feels so much better. Like, you know that person that's always ready? They look good, they smell good, they're not rushing. I'm like, how? And it's because they start getting ready earlier. Being smart with your time just helps everything slow down. Also helps you not panic, not be in a bad mood. I also felt the need to always look to the next event. Like looking forward to the next thing. It's good to look forward to things, but I never enjoy what's in between. If there's an event the next month, before I used to just look forward to that next month, not try nothing and just get there. And now I'm learning to enjoy the in-betweens. But we have to know, like reality, we're not promised tomorrow. So don't rush life, be smart with your time, and just slow down. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope these helped you and just give you some ideas of like tiny habits you can add for your 2024 goals. And if you stay to the end, I have something for you. I'm doing a giveaway and I'll select one person and I'll select some of my favorite self-care products, just some things I've been talking about, and put it into like the self-care package and send it to you. I appreciate your support throughout this whole year, and so I wanted to do something to give back. So if you want to enter this giveaway, these are the steps. First is make sure you're subscribed. The second thing is go to the comments, let me know one of your 2024 goals, and right beside it, put your Instagram handle, because if you're the winner of the giveaway, I'm actually gonna DM you and then we're just gonna go back and forth. Information, everything, and then that's how I'm gonna send you your package. And the giveaway starts today and it ends January 12th of 2024. So I'll select the winner by that time and then send you the package. And this is not sponsored, this is all from me. I just wanted to do something to just give back. So again, I'm gonna select one winner. I'm not gonna select it. I'm gonna see who commented. I'm gonna put it in a generator, let the generator pick. Make sure you're subscribed, you like this video, and then I'm gonna see your Instagram handle and DM you. So keep an eye out for that. But I'm excited to make that self-care package. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope my micro habits encouraged you to add, tiny habits to your daily life. But thanks so much for watching, and come again.